rev up those engines. Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian, and Tsagan Raider Warlord is the first card to go from being a digital-only card to a paper commander legal card, thanks to mystery boosters. And Tsagan was actually a card that was pulled and played at Gen Con this past weekend. Tsagan is a first and double striking commander that needs you to start your engines, build up speed, and go wide. The more creatures you have, the more creatures you buff, and the more of those creatures that have first or double strike, the bigger that buff is. But if you happen to get to max speed, Tsagan is actually going to give all your creatures first strike, turning your attacks into devastating swings that can take out players all in one go. In this deck, we're running creatures that naturally have some first strike, even some ones that are good and have other powers. We have lots of start your engines cards because waiting until turn 3 to get that motor going is a little too slow. We've got cards that give everything some first strike, cards that give us extra combats, and cards that even generate more first strikers, help us go wide, make huge creatures, recur things from the graveyard, and do the things that Mardu wants to do, which is hit your opponent in the face. We're also running just some random cards that have double strike, that have first strike, that are just good on an aggro curve, especially when Tsagan is in play. And if you can give Tsagan haste and swing with him the turn he comes out, the amount of damage you're going to do is huge. Tsagan is a great aggro commander, which makes him a little less good in a 4-player match, but great in 1v1. And I suppose some people are going to try him in things like dual commander, where, yeah, he's very vulnerable to removal, but if you manage to get one swing with this dino, your opponents are done for. Some of my favorite things to do in this deck include just getting damage in, because if you can get indirect damage in using things like Gestalt Thrill Speaker, your speed will go up and you can get Tsagan's double buff before combat starts. I also like just generally aggro cards in these colors like Baragoyf, and of course some of the techier first strikers like Thalia and Thalia, because they exist. Now, not all these cards are going to be legal in paper, so take what you can get, play what you can find, and get ready to strike once, strike twice, and take your opponents down with Tsagan. So let's take this dino into the queue and strike our foes. It's him, Torok, the discard incanter, who will be kicked to get itself a little bit of random discard. This hand has removal and then has a great way to start my engines on turn 2. But with the random discard probably happening on my turn 3, since they go first, I don't think I want to keep that. And their commander has protection from white, so that one piece of removal is not a good piece of removal. Alright, Mox Amber, getting lots of mana there. Behold, of a monkey! What's up? Is Ragavan? Oh, okay. We doing this? Okay. I was swinging with Ragavan. We trading? I guess they're just like not on their commander game plan. I have the horse. I can bring it back with the horse. Assuming they don't discard this. Aw, I can't bring it back with the horse because they're playing Graveyard Trespasser. Boo! Boo! Okay, fine. I could go for Tsagan this turn, but I think I'm going to go for Amped Raptor into Legion Loyalist instead. Let's see what we hit. Okay, Direfleet Daredevil has nothing to hit, but it is still another creature. We go wide. I have 4 Whittle Critters. And they all will have first or double strike. People hate that monkey. As they should, it's a good monkey. Worn Power Stone. They want that big ramp. Let's start my engines. Vroom. Swinging in with all these baddies. They have trample, double strike, and can't be blocked by tokens. Not that there are any tokens in play. If I get board wiped next turn, that would stink. But I still want to, like, I want to commit to this board. I don't think I need to play the Raptor, though. My speed has been enhanced. They draw. Could they kick Torok? I think so. Yeah, they could kick Torok. I don't think it would save them, though. Like, they'd have protection from my commander. And, like, assuming they hit Excava. Let's see. Ah, they didn't. I get to keep the best card. Hello, Graveyard Trespasser. You want to swing in? No, you should block. Trust me on this. They still have 1 mana up. I'll go Bloodstained Mire. Elegant Parlor. Show them a parlor trick. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. I would like to do this, and then that. Yep, in that order. Excava, grab me Lizard Blades. Everybody get a lot of text. Yep, Tsagan has given them all +6, +0. This has given them all First Strike and Trample. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Lotho Corrupt Sheriff. If a player casts 2 spells, they will lose 1 life, but they'll also get a treasure token. I have removal. I have engines being started. I have things that cause damage. I will take this. And I would like to have black, white, and red mana. I have nothing here that can get me all of them and let me play on turn 1 except for Savai Triome. So I'll go for the Savai Triome. It is slower than I'd like, but take what you can get. It's tough, the only other one. I have 1 basic swamp, I think, in the deck, and here it is. They Surveil. Those are pretty sleeves. Is this like a Mystic Remora or something? It looks good. Looking real good. I would like to cause pain to all players. I'm going to exile that Bloodstained Mire. Whenever a player plays a land, they're going to take 2 damage. Yeah! It applies to both of us. I'll go for Tsagan here. Yeah, we're in this together. Pain for all! I mean, that's not a card in this deck, but it's the philosophy. They played a land! Speed up! Oh wait, we already had our speed go up. It doesn't matter. Here's Lotho. We'll see if they play a second spell. They do. Arcane Signet gets them a treasure. They have 2 more mana. I'll play Kari Zev. They're Reprievener. I'll just swing in with these 2 baddies. It's a lot of damage. And they're going to prevent 6 of it. Still taking 4. Speed up. And I'll play Mother of Runes. But since Lotho's dead, they don't get the treasure. Mother of Runes, protect my dino boy. Mox Opal. Wow, Mox Opal online. And a Deluge. Aw, man. Do you even have a land to play? They do! I don't have anybody with haste here. No. Yeah, boo! What's with the rocks? Why do you have so much mana? Ooh, going to 7. Well, I'm into that. I'm into the part where you lose a bunch of life. I'll play Nesting Bot, Curry Zev, and I'm just gonna chill, like, Lightning Bolt at the ready. Next turn, this is a 4-point swing. Okay, well, it would be if I had creatures, but I don't. Oh, sup, Shelly? No, not my thoughts. I was thinking about the man. Fine. They're gonna get to gain life by drawing cards. No. Go big or go gnome, as I always say. Get in there, 1/1s. My speed is now maximum. Yes, a Bolus's Citadel with 6 life left. Yeah, 1/1's not gonna need you to kill that guy. Hey. No, come on! That was my lightning bolt. And I'll lose another 2 life. But now I'm gonna show you the power of the puppy. Yeah, you know, you could say I'm a bit of a gamer. We play the dog. We swing with Pakal. We make the gnomes. And the gnomes get +2/+0. It is a lethal swing. Shoulder's gonna do her best. Oh, I forgot that they could gain a life. Fine, it's not a lethal swing. You're at 1. Math has betrayed me again. I'd actually, like, thought the Mind Stone was tapped. I wasn't paying attention to which Brox it was. Okay, fine. You're at 3. Bolus's Citadel, letting you play off the top, but only if you're willing to bleed for it. It was a trap Mind Stone. You want to play Lotho? Okay. Lotho down. Amped Raptor. Remember, if I play 2 spells now, it actually causes them to hurt. Ooh, Abigail! My gnome. Alright, everybody in. The dungeon! Trap card! I love playing weird little cards with first strike. Camellia, the seed miser. They're going to be foraging to make squirrels. And I guess they can also buff their squirrels too. Oh, there's a squirrel. It's a squirrel that grows whenever they sacrifice. I guess they can feed it. Yum, yum, yum. Tasty little yummies. I would like to start my engines. Vroom. I don't have to worry about counter spells from them. But this is still a nice card to have to protect my little dudes. Oh, somebody asked, am I going to commission a sexy Smog to go with my dummy thick Bador? No, because the base Bador art is already like that. Somehow. Somehow they just made him like that. I'm going to go in with the Nesting Bot. Sweet, speed up. Just gonna deal so much damage to myself before anything else happens. And play these booties. Boots on the bot. The art of Smaug on, like, the various things. He's, like, reclining, like, hey, what's up, Bilbo? You here to steal my treasure? That's cool. It's kind of wild. So now Camellia's out sitting as a 3/3. I could Fury the 2 of them. Yeah, it's upon sacrificing an artifact or creature. I was really hoping to get another land. So we're gonna see what I get off Amped Raptor first. I have a very high % chance of hitting on Amped Raptor in my deck. Okay, cool. I will drop Hex and Squelcha. And I'll kill you squirrels. Doo-doo-doo. Gonna move the boots on the raptor, swing in, and aggro is as aggro does. Hearthal, the World Seed. This hand is a little slow, but we have some good removal and, you know, a first striker. That's all we can ever ask for. Having some first strike, having some haste, and I guess I'll lead with Haunted Ridge so I can bolt this in next turn and go for a Hilda. We have some very awkward fixing in this deck because ideally I am playing Tsagan on turn 3. And he costs 3 different colors of mana. In the colors that I'd say are not very good at fixing. Red might have treasures, but the treasure generation you don't really want to play in this deck. Oh, they're making bones. Their deck, by the way, it's sacrificing lands. If they sacrifice enough lands in one turn, it just kills me. I'd say impressively so. I've definitely died to, like, a fully stationed Hearthal that's like, hey, what's up? Scape shift. I sacrifice all my lands, you die big time. Oh, they went for the throat. I guess I'll start my engines! Vroom! My speed is now 2, because they did not fetch before this resolved. Getting a Triome. They're at 4. They could play Hearthal. And they do. Care to put a skeleton inside your bug ship? They put a skeleton inside of their bug ship. Nice. I can get an okay. Okay series of pieces. Yeah. Battlefield Raptor. I can hit their graveyard because I'm sure they have ways to bring back these lands. But I want to do what my commander does. So instead I'm playing Rahilda to maximize the buff that Tsagan gives and swing for 8. I also have Dismember, so if they play something big, I can kill it. Even if they animate Hearthal, I can't kill it, but I could make it a lot smaller. Good old flower-covered corpses. Sacrifice a land to draw 2 and get another land into play. They could play 2 lands this turn. Maybe more. We'll see if they go for that Ice Still. Yeah, Ice Still Explorer. A card that's in this deck. Oh, they're searching. I might just have lethal next turn. This can't block. This is a suspected skeleton. Sussy Bones, not so good at blocking. Bloodsea's Thirst. They're killing Rahilda. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'm sorry, it's too late. They're already suspicious. Audric is the same as going for Pride here. I'll go for Audric. Yeah. Oh boy, I get flying. It's lethal either way. GG. Bug ship. Mitotic Ultimus. It's big. It's green. It's ooze. And when it dies, it becomes more ooze. The mitotic slime into the ooze tokens into the smaller ooze tokens. They just keep subdividing. They shrink, they shrink. But it doesn't really matter because they could just replay their commander if it dies. I find that this is better most of the time. Oops, I forgot to get black mana there. My bad. It's better most of the time than Galta for Brawl. Alright, well, let's see if that bites me in the pants. I don't know. I have really good cards here. Did you guys see that this is also getting printed into paper? Sort of. It's acorn stamped. It counts. Oh, look at you getting a Rofellos. I meant to get, Godless Shrine on this. I didn't. My bad. Just keep swinging. Here's a Johnny.
To the hunt.
Will they make tokens? They're not tokens. This is Conjure. You have to bring your own Mox Rubies to play this card. Or, you know, proxy them. Get May out of here. Play the Legion Loyalist. Swing with everyone. We're gonna get some text. Because we swung with lots of little dudes. Well, listen, May would be fine, except I don't have black mana. Acorn Stamp used to be silver bordered. Alright, I am going to be a brother murderer here. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Johnny's brother died. In his rage, he will kill Raphaelos. There's a lot of aggro cards that are very good that are from Modern Horizons 3 in this deck. Yeah, that's a bright and early flip to Johnny. Very, very acceptable to leave. Lumra, Bellow of the Woods. This deck conveniently has no graveyard hate, so the lands they get in their graveyard are staying there. This hand also somehow just does not have first strikers or double strikers. It's a couple pieces of removal, a little bit of protection, but I still think that it's a worthwhile hand, since I can hit some early ramping creatures while this person mulligans and again and again and again. Listen, I get that Lumra is a combo deck, but that's some deep, deep digging. They say, hello. Hi. What are you doing over there? You looking for Lumra pieces? Lumra, I believe, recently got banned in Duel Commander. Because, yeah, it is not a landfall commander. It has landfall in it. It's a combo commander. I think I'd just like to play Tsagan this turn. Actually, Pakal or Tsagan, because I wouldn't be getting my speed up anyway. I want to go wide. Pakal. Pakal, a fantastic card with Tsagan because it goes so wide. So even if you're only giving +1/+0 until you hit max speed, that's still giving +1/+0 to all those creatures. Alright, Land War Elves, they are fetching. Yeah, if you wanted to put an anti-Lumra card in this deck, I'd say your best pick is probably Opposition Agent. It's just a very good card. Bringing out Tsagan. I am swordsing the Analyst. And I'm swinging with all these. They're saying, good game? Hey, it ain't over yet. Well, I guess it is. Tifa Lockhart wants to double her power, double her power, double her power! And just overrun you with a single hit. I kind of like this hand, even though the mana's a little awkward. I don't have the turn 1 Legion Loyalist, but I have some good choices for turn 2. I'll bring in my Abandoned Air Temple. I have black mana or white mana, so I can play May on turn 2. What's up, Tifa? And the reason I like that is because she has 2 first striking power. Oh, you absolutely have a spell to protect Tifa. If they can't increase her toughness, and they can, I was gonna say, like, the first strike kills her. Yeah, first strike is good against Tifa, but it doesn't stop if she's indestructible. Or if they just, like, give her super high toughness. But she only doubles her power on landfall. Great. I take 4. At least they didn't have a Harrow into a Roiling Regrowth. I'll take it. I'll play Thalia, Heretic Cathar, and I'll sit there and chill. Oh yeah, Tifa can kill people on turn 3. You have to have like a turn 1 mana dork for it. But she can. She's kind of nutty. Alright, well, Overprotect. She has the Indestructible. She also has a base power of 5. Doesn't take that much more to kill me here. The Tifa can kick you. She's not that good at blocking. Ha! Ha ha ha! It comes in tapped because I played Thalia. I'll take 10 damage. See, you would have had approximately lethal. I would have been at 1. I didn't play that. See, I thought about it. I thought this through kind of enough. Partially. A little. I still only have black and white mana. Here's a Johnny.
To the hunt.
And I'm still sitting. I'm going to go in with the first striking damage and a little kitty cat. Oh, what's up, Nick?
Okay. Do you want any burrito?
Would I like some burrito? Of course I would like some burrito.
Yeah, some burrito and a little bit of Sasuke soda here as well.
Oh, Sasuke soda?
Yeah, Sasuke soda.
1 second. I need to try to kill this woman first. I hope you don't mind.
It's alright, the Sasuke soda will wait.
Sasuke soda will wait?
It will wait.
It will wait?
It has waited.
What kind of burrito is this?
It's the Dominican from La Fond.
Ooh, Dominican. You know what? I feel like as much as I love fusion cuisine,
Right.
Japanese, Dominican, it doesn't seem
It's
that
too controversial.
good. It's too
ahead of its time. It's too ahead of its time. You know,
yeah.
you're right.
You're right, yeah.
Even though
No
it
Sasuke
is-
soda.
Even though it is the only soda with Sasuke on it.
It's the only soda with Sasuke on
It's
it.
ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time. Thank you so much for the burrito. Am I dead yet? Wait, what did they cast to give it indestructible? Oh, safekeeping. Boo! Am I dead? Yeah, I think I'm dead. Even if I hadn't paid the life. Yep. Just a little. Just a little dead. Hetramos, the New Dawn. They exile things, which stops me from having fun. They also get to draw cards whenever they do, and eventually they'll have a menacing lifelinking, indestructible creature. But you know what I have? I have First Strikers, like this one. Yay, Battlefield Raptor. I see, I see. And now I'll try to start my engines. Nice. All right, engines have been started. Speed up. Swinging in. I got a speed of 2. Ideally, we're going to get to speed 4 and swing with Tsagan. Everybody will get that first strike. And if not, whatever. Most of these have first strike anyway. Okay, what does this one do? When it has first strike, it has Death, Touch, and Haste. Or when it has max speed. That's nothing. The point of this card is to be a 2-drop that gives you speed 2. Also, it's a lizard. I like lizards. Swinging in, I didn't get an untapped land, but I did get a land, which is good. Speed 3. Let's go with the Triumphant Adventurer. First strike, but only on my turn. It's still fun, though. And you can go into the Tomb of Annihilation to make both players lose a life. Here comes Ketramos. Ooh, Arena of Glory, you say? I would like to give Tsagan haste. I'm gonna swing in with all of these. And I would like to venture into the dungeon before we give this buff to do the thing I said. If I make both players lose 1 life, we get max speed. Max speed means maximum carnage. They're down to 2 life. And remember, every time a card goes to exile, they lose a life. Only on their turn. Only on their turn. So can you get out of that? Static prison. Who do you put in jail? Tsagan, okay. Yeah, I'll move my commander to the command zone. They lose a life, they go to 1. This Battlefield Raptor is out for blood. It says I may be a 1-mana common, but I'm the most powerful 1-drop we've got. Ignore the, everything else. Oh, I think they're just giving up. All right, ossification, they lose a life, I win the game. GG Ketramos. Terra, magical adept. Puts cards in the graveyard and can bring back enchantments. It's also part of a combo, but I'd say almost every Terra I play these days is just 5-color Reanimator because it works. It does. She's a 5-color card, puts things in the graveyard. Don't need many enchantments to make this a fantastic card. All right, Birds of Paradise means I'm going to be going for Momentum Breaker this next turn. And I'm going to go for the white-red Surveil land. It's the only Surveil land I have in my deck. Oh, good. Arena of Glory. Nice. Nice. Always Edict the Bird. And also now I have a speed of 1. I'm running a lot of kind of subpar cards because they make number go up. I need speed. I have a need for speed. I can't give him haste because I don't have enough mana, but I can still play him. So if they end up playing some instants or sorceries. I need to get 4 speed. I have a need for 4 speed. Hi, Terra. I broke the bird's momentum. Yeah, like bullet it. We still have the same number of lands. That's so awkward. Okay, Flowering of the White Tree. Protect my lizard man. Okay, he's a dinosaur man, but what's the difference? They're telling him to get lost, but they paid life on mana confluence to do it, so my speed still went up. I could leave that there because we have Excava. I'm gonna put it back in the command zone. Now I have access to their Get Lost. Oh, yes, they have more lands than me. Overlord gives them ramp. We play our White Knight. Grab a Plains. How about this one? What a shock. I'll play May. That's gonna be May. I would like you to explore. Of course, I will pay life. I love paying life. Huh. Neat. Next turn, I could even, like, haste out a Fury. Oh my god, and it would be like a 4/4 with haste. How much damage is that? A lot. Oh, what's up, Sun Titan? Sun Titan grabbing Birds of Paradise or Jetmir's Garden. They get that bird. Beep, beep. Yeah. I want to play my commander with haste. If it dies, whatever. I'll put it back. Make its number go up. Oh, what's up, Gut? Gut, you can go in the graveyard so the horse can get you. So I have a 7/6 double striker, a 7/3 first striker, and a 6/3 first striker. How do you block? If you do not block at all, this is lethal. But I think, like, Birds of Paradise in front of Tsagan and just take whatever, a bunch of dumb damage. They don't care. It's not lethal. But the speed is up! I'm so ready to play this horse. Are you gonna kill Tsagan again? I gotta go fast. Oh, no! They're putting him into a witness protection program for his own sake. He was doing so well at racing that the government was going after him. They're like, we need to protect you, Tsagan. You're too fast. All the other street racers are gonna take you down, or something. I'm not really sure what the flavor is of this dinosaur guy. I don't know why he has a max speed matters. He's from Muragonda. I'm pretty sure that this is a dinosaur man from Muragonda. And he, I guess, would be just fighting the racers for being like, get out of my home. I live here. Ah, the freaking bird is back. Oh, and Jim Davis raided our channel. Hi, Jim. It's because he was too fast and too furious. Oh my gosh. That's two things. All right, what do I have in the graveyard? Get lost? It's probably better for me to just, like, Excava, maybe Fury as well. Peter. The horse is here. Thank you, Jim, for raiding. And welcome to alchemy cards that are now in paper, but they're still in alchemy, so we play them anyway. GG. Kefka Court Mage. I think having a Voice of Victory against a Kefka deck will be helpful, because they tend to run counter spells and kill spells, discard spells, and a little bit of haste for their Kefka. Because, well, Kefka is just a value house. Apparently Jim Davis was playing not just in the Brawl queue, but the ranked Brawl queue, and he was playing Emery in competitive Brawl. I think that she's maybe the best Paradox Engine commander, which, yeah, that makes sense. She's good. Do I want to just pop down Voice of Victory this turn? I think I will. I will name Dinosaur. There's one other dinosaur in my deck, and no other Berserkers. I know this is like a little risky. I could have also named Human because we have a good number of humans in the deck. Nice. Perfect. Yeah, play some Brawl while we wait for the Hobbit. We didn't get a Hobbit early access event, so we're all just getting silly with it. Play that Mana Confluence. Something was holding priority, and they can't cast spells during my turn. I wonder if they have something with cycling. Voice of Victory, not just good because it protects me against counter spells on my turn and other spells on my turn. Also very nice because of how wide it goes, so I can put Tsagan's buff on all of these. Ooh, yeah, Kefka would make a good villains commander. He's in the right colors, and he feels pretty villainous. He's the big bad from Final Fantasy VI. He does not have creature type villain, though. He's a human wizard who becomes an avatar wizard. Oh, you're looking for his Kanta? Well, I hope you don't find it. They're gonna bounce Tsagan back into my hand. I'd really love to get to attack with Tsagan next turn. For anybody wondering, Ruby Collector does not work with the things that are conjured attacking or like mobilize, anything like that. You don't attack with 3 or more creatures. There are just attacking creatures. Here comes Kefka. Oh, he's giggling. He's so cute. I'm gonna drop the Quillblade Laureate. Crack open my wooded foothills. Yeah, I'll go for this. Lightning bolt to the face. Oh, I gotta reanimate? Hold up, that changes things. Because I see that Notion Thief. Okay. Alright. No, I do this. Oh, I don't care. Order? What order? Yep, and yep. I swing for this. The voice tokens are 5/1s. GG, Kefka. Garland, Knight of Cornelia. If you see this commander, be warned. It is a combo deck made popular by somebody in one of the competitive Brawl communities. I have 3 mana, but no white here. But I like the cards that I have, so I'm going to keep this. Oh, look at that. Some white mana. I'm not playing it right away, though, because I want to start my engines with a little burnout Bastronaut. We got black. We got red. You could play your commander. It costs 2. Good for them. Swinging in with that. Speed up. And I could pay 3 more mana and bring out May here. Or I could get myself the white mana. No, I know what I want to do. They are going to be killing me, usually all at once with a storming combo. Or by just looping a card over and over from their graveyard and finishing me, yes, again, with a storm combo. If it works. If they're casting lots of non-creature spells, which is a thing that their deck cares about, they will be losing life. I said I terminate. There's a Sign in Blood. Anything cost 1 in the graveyard? Nope. Blackleaf Cliffs will be coming in tapped if I do this. But it gets me my white mana, and I can still exile something out of the graveyard. Neither of these, by the way, were combo pieces, so I'm just taking the removal and getting rid of it. Dark Ritual. What did they put into the graveyard? Thoughtseize with some nice Fey art. A Thrill of Possibility, discarding a fairy. Dreadbore, more removal. Yeah, a lot of removal in these colors. Hit me with a Smolder. You got 3 mana, you want to use that Dream Thief? No, they want a tutor because, as I said before, they are a combo deck. I feel... I'm like trying to think if they take 20 non-creature spells cast, and I feel they do. So, like, yes, I could go for Tsagan, but I think it's better to go for Excava here. I'm going to play Excava, and I'm going to bring back May as a 1/1. We got our first strike in with versatility. And my speed is now maximum! I don't know what you tutored for. Was it your combo bits? Was it just mass removal, since you know you're taking a lot of damage? Yeah, we're hitting ludicrous speed. Yeah. Force them to have to remove May. And even with Entomb Reanimate, I don't know if they have enough life to pull off what they want to, since that's Mount Doom. feeling all right. All right, Bastronaut can deal 6, 79. Am I just swinging in as is? I think I am. Build up that burnout. Try and kill them this turn. Is it a bolt, a shock? What are we looking at? A braid. Okay. Yeah, we know that they had tutored for one of the combo pieces because they removed May. They kept whatever it is on top. They're down to 3. And they go down 1 life. If they use Mount Doom, they're going down another, too. You have to pay life to get mana out of it. Arrakis Theater. And there's Underworld Breach. So Underworld Breach with their commander and with the where is it, Dark Ritual, can let them go on and on and on. We'll see if they hit it. Yeah, they already had Dark Ritual in the yard, but right now what they're missing is the other piece. So like they can now use Tutor, but they don't have 3 life, so they need something else here. They use their last red mana for that thrill. Yeah, I love that it's like, yeah, we played aggressively. They're at 1. It's just about what they hit on their surveils. Oh, or, I didn't even see this, they found another tutor. Stitcher's Supplier here? Yep, Stitcher's Supplier with the Diabolic Intent, with the Dark Ritual, should be lethal? Should be? Here, we'll fast forward through their combo till they put the thing on the stacks. And they found their Tendrils of Agony on one of those self-mills. And behold, it's Garland combo. It does the thing. It gotta resolve. Give it a minute. It's gotta go through. Yep. And they got it. Grist, the Hunger Tide. Spitting out insect tokens and sacrificing them to kill my creatures. I don't have anything interesting on turn 1, but turn 2 we got Rahilda, or Triumphant Adventurer, or Quillblade Laureate. All real fun picks. I will play this Arid Mesa. I'm going to use it to grab the 1 Surveil land that's in my deck. And I'm just doing this now because I can. Ooh, Mox Amber. That's actually really nice with these. So this entire time that I have been streaming today, I have also had Pal World running in the background. And I forgot that I was using it to breed creatures until right now. So, I'm just gonna, like, pop my head in and see how many eggs they made. Let's see. So, let's see. This is Incineram Ranch. Alright, we got the little froggy chair. Oh, God. Oh, there's a lot of them. Oh, weird. You guys got one messed up egg in there. Strange. Yeah, that's a lot of eggs. What's going on in Arena? Oh, they killed Rahilda! Oh, that's so rude. Why would you do that? Why would you kill my werewolf? Tsagan, get out here. Reanimate that werewolf. Bring it back to life. Yeah, I opened up... Okay, opened up Pal World while I was playing Magic the Gathering. because I was playing against a combo player who just would not kill me. It was a Rafellos that had infinite mana, infinite card draw, and I'm like, yeah, I'll take a short break and I'll just like start setting things up in Power World while I'm playing this. Fine. Get out of here, accursed marauder. It took them like 7 minutes to figure out how to actually kill me. They had lethal on board the whole time. They're just being a jerk. Okay, you can make me sacrifice. I can make you sacrifice. Or I could just go for buffins. Now let's get rid of that Deathrite Shaman. Play a Triumphant Adventurer. And go on to adventure! Gotta have that 7 minutes of fame. Well, I think some people are like, yes, I'm on Amazonian stream. I'm doing something so cool. And then they're gonna check the VOD, and the only thing they'll see is Incineram Ranch. 18 naked pals and... Are you gonna raid me? Dog, what? Dog, what? Get in the bowl. This is also coming to Paper Magic, sort of. It's gonna be an acorn stamped card. Yeah, peak ADD gaming. Oh gosh, they're tutoring. All right, let me close Power World. They'll take care of it. Ooh, okay. Willblade Laureate. Let's use this to give you double strike. Swing in with both of these. And you lose a life. And then you're gonna lose a lot more life. Like, all of it. GG, Crest. Ketramose, the New Dawn. I played against one of these before, and we just dealt too much damage for them. All right, this time I'm locked in. I'm paying attention, sort of, kind of, enough. I've had like a tummy ache all day, because I haven't slept very well this week. So I'm doing my best to play my finest of creatures, my Legion Loyalists, my Goblinis. Get them. Ketramose is one of those decks, though, that it's usually not very fun to play against unless it's Ketramose Blink. I think it's just... It's never going to be that fun playing against a deck that's entire guideline is I play removal and it draws me more removal. Because I think that kind of stinks. Ooh. Yeah, let's get some haste. I can play Mox Amber, but I can't tap it for mana with Adaptoid. If I play Abigail, I could use it. Oh, a Charming Prince? Maybe it is Ketramose Blink. Are you the fun Ketramose? I didn't get a land. I'll get rid of that Charming Prince. Swing in. You just keep getting haste. But the speed is going up, and that's what matters to me. Blink is fun. Compared to a regular Ketramose, I would say yes, Blink is fun. It is at least playing creatures to the board other than Ketramose. A Vexing Bauble. That will stop my Mox Amber. Ooh, but Thalia will tax everything. I'll give you first strike. And look, now I can play the Mox Amber because it costs 1 mana, so it won't get countered by Vexing Bauble. Here comes Ketramose. They still have 2 mana. They choose to ooze. They draw a card. Ketramose grows, but he can't attack or block yet. I get even more text on you. Now I'm gonna go Mox Amber. very dashing Ragavan. I'm gonna give you Indestructible, Lifelink, and Menace. Steal the top card of your library. It's nothing. Ragavan goes back to hand. Would Hexing also stop Bobble? I think so. Let me double check. Yes, because it is technically countering it. It would work. What's up, Taysa? Taysa goes to exile at the end step. You can also just blink her. She'll make more spirits. Draw you a card, lose you a life. Damn, look at my Adaptoid, though. I think Adaptoid's gonna, like, solo this game. Especially because tokens can't block. They are exiling the Taysa. Going to 6. I think we have lethal on board. Well, sort of. I need to play one more thing. A little bit of Tsagan. Looking good, looking good. Bring out the monkey! Everybody in! And Adaptoid, you can have some double strike and death touch. I'm at max speed. Ooh, that's a lot of lethal. Ooh, so much, so much. Muldrotha the Gravetide replays permanents from the graveyard. And I'd say is a good Sultai commander, because it does what Sultai wants to do. Get a lot of value. And, yeah, they usually play a lot of good enter the battlefield stuff. Things that can be recurred from the graveyard, automatically sacrifice, and anything else. I think I'll play Flowering. Or would I rather go for Tsagan? I'm gonna go for the Tsagan. Turn 2 Tsagan. Unless I steal something amazing here. Haywire? I don't need it. Good old turn 1 monkey. Virtue kills Ragavan. But with Tsagan still in play, I don't feel so bad about this. I will bring out Flowering of the White Tree to give Tsagan more power and more protection. And now he's swinging for 8 damage. I don't have another land. But hopefully I don't need another land. Watch them just like Marauder, Accursed Marauder right here. That'd be rough. A hissy baby. Right into a fetch land. Could get them 3 mana here. Ooh, what's this for? Mire's Grasp. That's an enchantment. So it's going to make Tsagan not stop being a double striker, but not have any base power. I'll swing in with Tsagan. We make a gnome. And Tsagan gets 1 power. I'm almost at max speed. Badgermole Cub. On the fetch land, I guess to maximize triggers from Lotus Cobra. What you gonna do with all that mana? They get a swamp, so they have 5 mana here. Ooh, Baragoyf. Yeah, good lifelink. And survival of the fittest, so they can tutor to everything from combos to who cares? They can just play stuff again from their graveyard. If I play Thalia, it's the best buff. No, actually, Gastal is more. Okay, I'm gonna play Guide of Souls into Gastal Thrillseeker. This is going to bring me to max speed before combat, which means everybody has first strike. Gastal Thrillseeker also gets haste because I'm at max speed. And we go big. And they go gnome. Tsagan's about to give all my creatures +7/+7. There's no way for them to block and live. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. I think it's super cool that we get a commander that started an arena and is now going to be paper legal. And Tsagan is really great for Brawl. Like you saw, if I manage to build up a board, have enough first strikers, Tsagan sweeps. You get to take your opponents out in one big swing. But if you were to play Tsagan in Commander, it's a little different. You're more likely to get to max speed since fewer people will kill your commander. And you have higher life totals to deal with and more opponents to deal with. So rather than focusing on this super aggro, tons of things that have first strike, things that have double strike, you'd instead be playing lots of go wide. Because if you make a ton of tokens, and there are some amazing go wide cards in Commander, then you just get to max speed, Tsagan gives all of them a buff, and it's kind of like having a coat of arms out, because you get +1/+0 for all your creatures in play, which means that Tsagan gets you huge amounts of damage, and I really like the way that this plays. I think you can also stack it up with more extra combat cards like Aurelia, maybe Genji Gloves, because that way, not only is Tsagan getting that double strike, but you're getting more buffs from all your creatures. I will say though, some cards are going to be awesome in both. Ankle Shanker, my beloved. I first played this card in a commander deck, and I still play it now because, well, hey, what's wrong with shanking a couple ankles? Also, in this video, I'm sorry if I seem a little off. I think I'm a little sick right now. I've had kind of a fever all day, but, you know, I still wanted to have fun, play a big old dinosaur, and strike once, strike twice, and take down my opponents. This deck performed very well, considering some of the tougher decks it matched into. When I was like first testing it out, it ended up actually matching a little bit lower over time, and we ended up having some pretty good games, including a lot of aggro v aggro games. I think that if I were to adapt this deck to be a little more interesting, I would actually take out a bunch of the more generic double strikers, things like Lizard Blade, Quill Blade, Laureate, and yeah, go wide. And then protect Tsagan. The hardest thing is, like, if you go with the go wide strategy, you need Tsagan to attack. Whereas the way that this currently is, we just have Mardu aggro. And Mardu aggro works. It can win. You can go wide with things like Gut. You can deal damage with Baragorf. You can tap your opponent's stuff down, and you can play things like Tajik, which just obliterate some opponents. But, I mean, this card's not even in Commander. So you can't play this one in Commander. Yet. I actually once played a game of Momir in paper where we had a computer randomly generating cards. This card got generated, and I was like, hold up, guys. You don't have to look up what it conjures. I know it in my head because I'm a filthy arena player. That was at PAX East. It was super fun. If you're looking for my deck list, you could find it in the description of the video. And if you would like to suggest a commander for The Hobbit, please let me know because it comes out in like 4 days. Or today if you're playing in paper. If you go to a pre-release, have a lot of fun. I wish I had a pre-release in Arena. We usually do, but they canceled it. So instead you get me talking about dwarves. Go watch my dwarf video if you're interested. I just ranked the dwarves that were in the set for no particular reason. I was just bored. We have fun. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.